Tuborg. Tuborg. Copenhagen, Denmark. Tuborg Original Green. This is a can of beer I purchased in Vale, across the road, the liquor shop, bottle shop. It comes from it's a 500 milliliter can, 5% ABV. Its ingredients are aqua malto. I don't think there's no English on the can, so it's fully imported. I'm assuming it's a lager. Tuborg. Lovely can. Looks a bit like a Fanta or something like that, doesn't it? Anyway, let's get it out. It's a very humid day. Helen's just gone to get her nails done, and it's very humid here in Vale, in Sydney in general. At the moment we've had a lot of rain overnight, and it's very warm today. We did a big power walk around the park this morning, which was nice. So here we are. It looks like a lager, very clear, big head, big white head. Nicely packaged. Let's have a sniff. Very malty, very light, hoppy, malty, lagery, not offensive at all. Very nice. Wow, look at that, how clear it is. It's very, very muggy here today. And it's great beer weather. I'll just top it up a little bit more. And let's have a sniff. When you first drink it, the first thing that hits you is it's got no taste. And then it develops this bitterness at the end with a weird kind of taste. There's something weird happening in this beer. I don't know whether it's the color of the can, but it's almost like there's the presence of lime juice in it. Look, it's very, there's just something that's happening at the end. It's just odd. It's pleasant to drink at first, and then it's just odd. Now, people know that I'm not a fan of lagers, and they're either shit or they're really good, and there's that kind of grey area in between too. I don't think this is really shit. It's not like one of those Korean brews that are just absolutely disgraceful. Ugh. There's just something going on in this beer which doesn't seem right. It's like saying Trump's a human being. I mean, in a sense he is, but in a sense he's an absolute shite cunt of a person. And this beer is, it's a beer, but it's not a great beer. I think I paid $7 for the can. Look, if you're having a barbecue or some food and you've got other flavors washing over your palate, this might be okay, but to have it by itself, it doesn't really float my boat. It doesn't really come across as a good beer. Having said that, on another note, if you get the chance, watch the movie I forgot what it's called. Watch the movie Nuremberg, starring Russell Crowe. I'm not a Russell Crowe fan, haven't been a Russell Crowe fan. Low power on my phone. I haven't been a Russell Crowe fan, even though he's a Kiwi actor, probably the finest Kiwi actor. You've got to watch this film. Russell Crowe is absolutely stunning in it, and his acting is absolutely up there with the best. I think I was moved to check out his Wikipedia page and saw actually he's a really decent bloke. So on the basis of this movie, my view of Russell Crowe has changed significantly. He's a top actor, fucking top actor, and a great person. And this movie is absolutely one of those movies, probably one of the best of recent years. Heartily recommend it. You know, it tells the story of Hermann Goering and the Nuremberg trials, and it's very well researched and very well put together, and it creates a whole lot of interesting thoughts, because here we are with fucking Herman Trump and Herman cunt-faced Netanyahu doing exactly the same thing. You know, we learnt nothing from the fucking war, and we've learnt nothing from war since, and we perpetuate fucking wars, and all the innocent people have to die, and it just becomes a huge conflagration. For what purpose? To further some sort of ideology, to prove that we're better than them. What a load of old bullshit. You know, Iran, even though they may have had a leadership that was not in keeping with our standards and didn't meet our ideals, and may have in fact been quite bad for its people, they in no way threatened us in any shape or form. And most people realize that, I think, now. But the Americans and the fucking Israelis put the boot in there, and it's created this problem for all of us. And, you know, this will all happen again, without a doubt. And again, you know, to all those naysayers, all those people that put the boot into China, again, China didn't get involved in this. You know, oh, we have a fucking go at China. But China's getting on with looking after its people. It hasn't been affected so much by the oil issue, because it's the biggest user and promoter of renewable energy in the world. In fact, it has more renewable energy than the rest of the world combined. And, you know, we put the boot in, but here it is standing supreme and in peace. So it's a terrible situation. And it's, you know what? It's a fucking good reason for drinking beer, however shite.